Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. My name is Link. I'm joined today by Flo. How you doing, Flo?
How you doing?
Doing great. Doing great. Another beautiful Saturday, in San Diego. I can't complain. It's better than living in the desert, so.
Oh yeah, I bet.
um, but yeah, today we are One Dawn Studios. We are an indie dev team. Working on Operation Valor. Operation Valor is a top-down tactical multiplayer shooter. Basically, top-down squad, top-down battlefield, right? We got a little bit to talk about today, including when our next beta is going to be. It's going to be coming up here soon. And yeah, I'll basically go through the list here in a second, but I know that this is kind of the first time, Flo's been on camera. So, Flo, why don't you just kind of introduce yourself, and say like a little bit about what you do.
Yeah, absolutely. Hi, Flo. My name's Flo. I'm a generalist. I work on UI tooling, various Unity fixes, adjustments, stuff like that.
Yep,
So
yep. Yeah, and along with Flo, I'm kind of a generalist. Flo works a lot in Unity. I also focus on the community, video editing, Photoshop. I do a lot of AI adjustments and balancing, working with our programmer, um, right, and our level designers. So that's basically us. For those of you who don't know, and I know we kind of repeat this, but we definitely are an indie team. Most of us on the team work full-time regular day jobs, and then we do this, in the morning, in the night, in the weekend when we can. So just kind of a high-level summary of what we're talking about today. We're going to be going over Summer's Gate, the changes that we've done on the map, some AI changes, right? This beta, we wanna see how AI behaves on Summer's Gate. AI for us is a constant work in progress, right? It's okay right now. We want to get it good, and then we want to get it great, and that's gonna take us. That requires a lot of testing and help from you guys and gals. So we really appreciate when you come out and help us. Obviously, bug fixes from the previous beta. We had the voice chat bug. Shoot House will be back this beta. So for those of you who haven't played Shoot House, you'll get a chance to play it, which is like our little tutorial area. There's like target practice. There's there's like target speed run. You can in the live fire area, and then a little squad leader tutorial, right? And then yeah. So basically, so to make it really short, our next beta will be taking place on November 5th, right? That's a Saturday. And we'll put out an announcement after this. So, but you heard it here first. So, yep. So November 5th, it'll be on November 5th, which is a Saturday. And it'll usually be at 12 p.m. Los Angeles time, 3 p.m. Eastern time, New York time, 9 p.m. Central European time. Yes, got it. But we'll post an announcement about that, and we'll post it on Steam in a little bit. So, but yeah, so in terms of like AI, we're working on their pathing being a little less robotic, responding better to mortars, vehicles, but it may still be a little janky. We want the AI to like kill out when they're too far away. We hope to have them help with building. That might not be in this beta, but it is something that we have planned. And we've discussed a lot about like radio commands and allowing AI to at least get into vehicles, but that will not be in this beta, and probably not the next one either. That's a bigger thing that we'll have to work on. So, but I've been talking a lot. So yeah, Kroner, Tiffer, Luke, welcome. Marby Stream, hello. Thanks for the follow, Zelik, I think it is. So, and by the way, if any of you have questions about the game, please ask away. We added AI in our last September 17th beta. So basically, it's like PvPvE. So the AI fills the server up, and then as the server gets full, once it reaches the max amount of players, then the bots will leave, and the players will take the spots of the bots. So we also are working on new UI. It's a work in progress, and it's a big overhaul for us and a lot of work. But I'll let Flo talk about that.
Yeah, I actually wanted to add something really quick
Yeah, yeah.
about the previous. I know I'm going back a little bit, but in addition to killing out of the AI, we also are currently working on killing out the vehicles.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a
That's
big
a
one.
yeah. That's
Huge
a
game changer.
yeah.
So,
One of the big pain points, just to elaborate on that, is a big pain point was like players would take vehicles and go far away, and then you would get capped, like, and your vehicle would get stuck behind enemy lines, and you could never get your vehicle back, and it like really was painful. So now, like, if an enemy is not nearby or a teammate's not nearby, the vehicle will despawn and then respawn at your base. So it makes it a little less frustrating if someone takes the vehicle far away, which actually happened to
mhm.
our team in the beta. We kind of had like we had like 3 lodges out in the field, and we got capped all the way back, and we couldn't move back. Like, we couldn't get our lodges back, so like it was just really painful. So
At least that was your excuse on why you lost, right?
yeah, that's true.
I'm
That's true.
kidding.
I let you win. I let you win. But
Yeah, so
go
I
ahead.
guess going back to the UI, unless you had anything else to add to
No, go
that,
ahead.
sorry. No? Okay. So the UI, it's really hard to, I guess, talk about new UI, UX additions without actually showing it off. So, uh, but I did want to talk about it a little bit. Specifically, in the past few months, we've been working on, at least Link and I together have been working on the main menu UI. We want to get that into the November 5th beta. No promises, but that is what we are working towards. And then in addition to that, where it's not just the main menu UI, it's also in future betas, we want to also start implementing better in-game UI. And so it's really only the beginning stages right now. And then our party system is not going to be in. Was it in the last beta?
No, no, no.
Link?
No, we
No.
removed
Okay.
it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so it also won't be in the next one. It will be eventually. It's just we moved a lot of our functionality under one roof. So our matchmaking, our servers, our statistics, everything is all under this one application. So it'll just take a little bit of time to, I guess, hook it all back together. Um, and then, of course, the pinging system. Probably didn't you mention this,
Yeah,
Link,
I mentioned it
yet?
last no, I mentioned it last dev stream, but yeah.
You mentioned it last. Okay. Yeah, yeah, I know that's a really big pain point in gameplay. Is like you want to be able to communicate with your team in an efficient manner. The compass isn't always enough, and just pointing out grids isn't always enough either. It won't be in this beta, or probably in the next one, but it is something that we know everyone wants, including us. That's something that we want to have as an efficient system in the game, and like marking enemy habs, marking just enemies in general, I guess. And to be completely honest, we have not started working on that yet, so it will take a little bit of time. But that's all I wanted to cover for the UI. Did you have anything to add to that, Link?
Mm. No, I think that's good. Yeah. So I guess yeah, I guess we can kind of jump into, and please, if anyone has any questions, feel free to fire away. So hey Matt, I see you there. I guess we can jump into Summer's Gate here. Let me
Okay.
fire up a server. One moment. So what we've all right, cool. And then let me make sure Go. And then I need one more thing. 1 second, Flo. I'll give you the information. Hi, Matt. Hi, Matt. How are you? There you are, Flo.
Oh, thank you, sir.
I've joined the Discord and I talked to you a while ago on Discord. I thought I recognized your name. I hope you've been well. How have you been, Marby? So, what we've been doing is, with Kalinsk, Kalinsk is basically our smallest map. I'm gonna join United Militia.
Yep, I joined the opposite team, so you are good.
Yeah. Cool. What we are trying to do with Kalinsk, it's our smallest map, which decreases. We had this problem in the game where you absolutely kind of needed vehicles, right? And if you didn't have vehicles, it was rough, right? Especially like on Summer's Gate, very spread out map. If you didn't have a vehicle, if you weren't building habs, it was painful, right? Kalinsk, you could, it's our smallest map, right? About 25% smaller, right? Give or take. And you basically could run, it wasn't so painful running to objectives, right? If you didn't have a vehicle, you could kind of get there, right? Obviously, like, you want to have a vehicle, it makes it faster, and you want to build habs, but it's not the worst. So what we've been kind of doing is we've shrunk down Summer's Gate to be a similar size to Kalinsk. We are also doing similar stuff with Staffberg, but just focusing on Summer's Gate right now. We've also kind of done a little bit, well, I wouldn't say a little bit. We've done quite a lot to the environment on Summer's Gate, kind of changing it, swapping out different models and stuff like that, optimizing it, making it look better. It's not done yet. There's a little bit more work that needs to be done. But what you see here is what you're going to see in the beta here. So yeah, and I'll just run with I'll take the Logi, I guess. So
I already flipped my vehicle.
and that's okay, because for those of you who don't know, if you hold F and you go up here, you can flip your vehicle over, which is really nice. So yeah, so some of this stuff, oh, it looks like, oh no, they're still going. Okay, let's see here. So you may see, just following the AI, you may see some weird things with the AI pathing right now. We're still finalizing it for the beta. The beta won't be for another 3 weeks, so it'll be fine. It's not a big deal. Most of the major stuff has been worked out. Excuse me. I'm gonna go here. Okay, you can kind of watch this. And so Summer's Gate has been in for a little bit. Yeah, see, they got like stuck right there, which is fine. We'll just have to fix that. Did anybody in chat? Did anybody? I know some of you played. Some of you played in the previous beta, right? Has anyone played Summer's Gate? Summer's Gate is more of, obviously you can see it's a desert map. We've added a little bit more foliage and stuff like that around the map, a little bit more environment. So
We also did some more work on the roads and some texture painting, and
yeah, and this map right now, like when I open the map right here, this is not the current map. We need to just adjust that because we made quite a bit of adjustments on the map, but that's not a big deal either. We also added back in, so let me actually change my gameplay settings and show you the map here. I'll go map, I'll go running, yes. So on the map, something that like was kind of rough was that you couldn't see where you were, and we've added back in these white lines to the map, so when you hold the map open, you can see like where you are now on the map. which is nice because people just had, I mean, and I agree. Like I talked about it last time. It was very hard, and that was when we did kind of the UI. We changed the way our UI kind of worked a little bit. So then we had to hook that back in, which is it's there now, right? But a lot of this UI is going to change later on, anyways. Like Flo was saying, right? So Flo was saying we're focusing on like the main menu first, right? So you won't see any in-game UI UX changes yet, but we are working on them. So Campo Tortilla, thank you for the follow. I think that's how you say that name. So, but yeah, for those of you just tuning in, as I know there are some more new people that are coming in. The beta will be on November 5th. We will put out an announcement after this. My name's Link. This is Flo. We're One Don Studios, an indie dev team. Most of us work full-time jobs and then do this when we can. Day, night, weekend, whatever. Yeah, there's still some road stuff that we're adjusting, like Flo was saying. So. Oh, wow, you already built up.
I'm fortifying.
So as you can see, you know, you can build, you know, this is a hab right here that Flo's built. I'm just kind of going around with my Logi. Getting a nice tour of the base. I don't know if I ran you over or not.
Oh, we didn't run anybody over, I believe.
Oh, okay. So, and then I'll show you guys the MRAP. Let's see here. Flo, do you want to join my team and then you can be my MRAP gunner?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
It sounds like fun.
I'm in the main base. When will we be able to play the beta again? November 5th. So November 5th, 12 p.m. Los Angeles time, West Coast time, 3 p.m. Eastern, which is New York time, and then 9 p.m. Central European time is when we'll have the beta. Now I know, and I say this repeatedly, our betas are only open for a short time, and that's just because we need to concentrate everyone on at one time. Hopefully, you know, moving forward later on, we can have them open for longer time periods. But the betas are only open for a few hours. So, and I know that's not conducive to, you know, everywhere in the world, but it's just kind of like we're kind of focused on, you know, we have developers in North America and the European region. So that's kind of like what we focus on. No. The effects... Oh, they're over here, Flo. The effects are not new on getting shot. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Cool. Yeah, there's something weird with the AI. They're getting, like, stuck and not reviving. I noticed that earlier. Also, for those of you who haven't played in a while, you can zoom your camera in and out, right? And you can kind of see... you can kind of see the area in which you can see, right? So we have like a sphere of vision. So even if you have like height, you don't really have a height advantage necessarily. Over here, okay. That's my kill. So just kind of roaming around. But yeah, the shots on the vehicles are not new. Usually people just don't go crazy and drive their vehicle into the enemy. And then the AI will spawn at habs. So habs are obviously very, very important to the game, right? You want to build habs because it'll help your team spawn you know, strategic locations to spawn at, as well as being able to let the AI spawn there. Battle King, yeah, I think I got ran over last test. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Oh, they're at B. Okay, we gotta go to B. Oh, they're spawning here. We'll leave here.
This is evil.
Then I only noticed now that there's a direction effect where shots are coming from, so that helps a lot. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna go to B here. Also, for those of you just tuning in, we're also gonna have Shoot House, Battle King. So you didn't get to test. I don't know if you've tested Shoot House before, but we're bringing Shoot House back. It's now working again. So you'll be able to test that. So there's target speed run, there's AI live fire. So you'll be able to test out all that. Will there be a zoom option? There's zooming out, but this is as far as you can zoom in. So, and you can zoom like this. Yeah, I haven't tried it yet. Yeah.
And you can rotate with Q and E or the sides of the screen or middle mouse button.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, I use middle mouse when I want to do like quick turns, and then I'll use Q and A when I want to use defined turns. And then I'll just show you guys. So a big thing for me in the game is changing my crosshair. So I'll go into settings, crosshair, and you can edit your crosshair right here. So you can change the crosshair color, the length, the thickness, but you can also change the line color, right? So when you're aiming down sight, you can change the line. So I can just make this green, and you'll see like my line is now green, and my crosshair is red, right? So yeah, if you played in any of the betas, I kind of made the here, I'll get it. I kind of made the AI a little more forgiving now. So originally when we were working on the AI making Shoot House, I was playing a lot of Elden Ring. So I was kind of frustrated and made the AI really tough. So the Shoot House AI, they're kind of a little easier now. Steal my kills.
Oh yeah, you cannot capture when you're in a vehicle.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah. You took out your rage on us? Yeah. Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm excited for you guys to play the new Summer's Gate. I mean, like, a lot of things, if you've played the old Summer's Gate, there's not, like, it's not gonna be crazy different. Turn this down just a little bit. There you go. It's not gonna be crazy different. It's just gonna feel, I think that the combat is gonna feel, oh, they're at B, Flo. Let's head to B. The combat is gonna feel, there's gonna be more combat, I feel like. So yeah, it was fun. Kroner liked it. It was tough though. You had to, like, if you didn't know where they were, it was tough.
It was difficult, yeah.
Also so one thing too, just to explain the game mode. So Frontlines is a linear objective based mode. So you have to capture in order, and you cannot back cap, right? So like in Battlefield and Conquest, oh my gosh. In Battlefield and Conquest, you can back cap. But in this, oh, you want to hop out and cap? But in our game mode, you cannot back cap. So like, you saw there we were capping C, and then they captured B. So we could no longer capture C anymore, right? They stopped us from being able to do that. So there's always kind of a focal point in this game, right? Can you show us how sniping will work? So currently, the sniper class is the only class that is not in the game, right? We kind of know how we want it to work, so it's balanced. But we don't have it in the game right now. Oh. Are they capping B? Oh no. Did you cap B?
We're neutralizing B.
Oh, I see. I think they're still under. I think they're still under fire. Yeah, they're getting. There's something that's making them get stuck. I noticed
Yeah.
this before. Maybe in future, even add AI toughness level for shoot house. Yeah, I've thought about that. Like easy, medium, hard. Like that could be fun. So the AI like brain in shoot house is different than the brain in like Frontlines PvP. So they're actually a little bit tougher in Frontlines PvP. So, and yes, there are multiple classes. So I'll just show you here. When you go into your squad class, right? You can go to classes. There's the squad leader. My big head is in the way, so I'll turn off my camera for a second. There you go. You've got the medic, the support, the engineer, the demolition, and the rifleman. The sniper class is blocked out. I have heard of Thunder Tier 1. Thunder Tier 1, running with rifles, Foxhole, I have heard. And all those games are really fun and great in their own way. We get a lot of comparisons to Foxhole, but we're not like Foxhole. Foxhole's a great game, but we're more like a top-down squad battlefield. The matches are like 35, 40 minutes. It's it's really fast-paced. We've got a much more simple logistics system. Yeah. You know, we want to keep it a little bit more casual with hardcore elements. So right now, you'll see like oh, I overheated.
Uh-oh. And we're stuck.
Oh, don't do that. Oh, oh, you got us out. You got us out. Back up. Oh, you got us.
No, it happened again.
All right, don't.
There we go.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So, one thing the AI doesn't do right now, which we need them to do, is focus on the MRAP gunner. For those of you who have played before, you know that the gunner, the position that I'm in, is very easy to kill, right? So, the AI doesn't really target the gunner, which is why it kind of looks like it's overpowered. When the AI will target the gunner, it's going to be very scary. The MRAP is more like a support vehicle. If you dive into combat, your gunner will usually get killed. So you have to be careful. It is fun though, being able to shoot them and them not shooting back at me. So, happy birthday, Tom! Happy birthday!
Oh yeah,
Hope you're doing well.
happy birthday, Tom.
All right, so I think what I'll do here is let's see something. I might hop out of this game flow.
Okay.
And then I'll just kind of talk about here. I might actually kill that server. I might run over Shoot House just for a second. I'll show you guys Shoot House really quick. I kind of showed it off a lot last dev stream, so I don't want to get you know, too into it. But yeah, for those of you just tuning in, November 5th. November 5th is when our beta is going to be. We will post about it. So right now this is Shoot House. There's a range. There's nothing really there yet. I'd like to do something. We'll add stuff later. This is kind of a low priority for us. We are a very small team. There's only 5 of us. And most of us work full-time jobs outside of this. So we are not funded. This is a very indie. Oh, my line is green. I do not like that. I'm changing it back to red. Okay. All right, where we go? Red. There we go. Cool. Sick. Right. So this is squad leader training. I'll let you guys and gals do that during the beta. This is the target practice, and then there's live fire AI over here. I'm not gonna show the live fire AI. They do shoot back. I'm gonna leave that for you, people who haven't played, to experience that on your own and, you know, try and suffer. Right? We'll see. I'm missing a lot. One thing we're also focused on in the future is just quality of life improvements, right? Making things easier for the new player to figure out, right? That's a big thing for us, right? We're slowly having the opportunity to be able to do that, but it'll come with time, over time. So the next month or two, you know, is a lot of just fixing up AI, adding small little functionalities and mechanics here and there, and then it'll be a lot of quality of life improvements that just make the game feel a lot better, which I'm excited for. And then obviously with Flow working on the UI, and I guess we've had some. So this is like the shoot house. I only want to show you very briefly. You can change your class here. This is like the old ammo that we used to use, right? And you can get more ammo, and whatnot. But
You
you can
definitely knew where all those targets were. You're cheating.
I know. But this is shoot house. I don't want to go too in depth with it, because for those of you new, I just want you to experience it without seeing everything. So I'm not gonna run through the live fire AI. I'm not gonna run through the squad leader training. This is all very, you know, work in progress. Eventually we want to have more class trainings, but right now we just have squad leader. So yeah. So I'm going to hop back. I'm gonna hop out of game here actually and hop back to the desk. Here we go. All right, cool. So I know like some people showed up, you know, late to the stream, so I guess we can kind of just go back and give an introduction. So Flo, why don't you introduce yourself to the stream and let them know kind of what you work on in general.
Sure. Yeah. So just I'm Flo. UI. I work on UI UX and then tooling and just a generalist, I guess. And then I do. I'm a gameplay engineer during the day. I guess it's my day job.
Yeah, and Flo does a lot of work like in Unity, just making nice adjustments and additions. I'm a generalist as well. You know, I do a lot of AI adjustments, balancing, tweaking. I run a lot of different little tests in game, and also just focus on the community, video editing, Photoshop, etc. I guess in indie development, you all wear a bunch of hats. So yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, just to recap, we're hoping to have some new UI in the November 5th beta. You know, that not in game, it'll be like main menu stuff. We're hoping to get that in. We're gonna have some AI changes, testing AI on Summer's Gate. Shoot House is back, and the big thing is for us is like Summer's Gate, we've resized it to make it more compact, so there's more action. And then another thing is, so just kind of to close this out, we will be going to GDC next year. We will not be presenting at GDC. I mean, I don't think, unless they reach out to us, but I don't know why they would. But we are planning to go to GDC next year, just to kind of attend the conference. We will not be showcasing anything. We'll just be going there as kind of attendees. So we won't have a booth. We won't be showing off anything. But we will be going to GDC in San Francisco. That's in March. And then moving forward,
It'll probably just be you and I. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, because we did go to DevCom, or I went to DevCom GameComs in Germany back in August with our programmer. That was cool. But yeah, Flo and I will probably be going to GDC in March. Moving forward, we want to have more frequent betas. We're trying to hit once a month, but sometimes it's hard. If we want to like implement bigger changes, reworks, fixes, quality of life stuff, sometimes we just need a little bit more time. we're trying. We're gonna try and hit once a month. We're gonna try, but it might be every 5 or 6 weeks. So we'll have the November 5th beta, and then we're hoping to have a December beta as well. No exact date on that, but we're hoping. As long as nothing really breaks in November 5th beta, then hopefully we can have a December 5th, or hopefully if nothing breaks majorly in the November 5th beta, we can have a beta in December. Excuse me, stumbling on my words there. We're also you'll see Staffberg come back too. We're resizing that. There'll be minor adjustments on Staffberg. I know that people like really enjoyed Staffberg. There was a lot more like larger buildings, fighting in larger buildings and stuff like that. So it's a little different feel. But yeah, if let us know if you have any questions. And if you haven't, please join the Discord. I think that's the biggest thing. We are going to be posting shortly after this stream. We'll be posting an announcement about the beta, so all of you heard it here first. And we'll see you on November 5th. I think November 5th will be... I guess we probably will not have... We probably will not have a... We will not have a developer stream on the 29th. Usually we try every like 2-ish weeks to have a dev stream. We probably won't have a dev stream on the 29th just because it's so close to the beta, and we'll be working on that. So the next time we will see you will be on November 5th. No jetpacks fixtures. No jetpacks. Flo, do you have anything to add?
No. I think that maybe instead of a jetpack, we can add like a wingsuit or something. I'm kidding.
Oh,
No,
I mean,
I don't have anything to add.
I thought we were adding submarines.
The submarines, right? Yep.
Yeah, because there is a river on Kalinsk, so we could make it deeper and then just add submarines. It wouldn't make sense, but it'd be interesting. That's one way of looking at it. Subs would be fun. Yeah, you'd only be able to go forward and backwards, Red Flash. So, but yeah, please let everybody know November 5th. Bring them in our Discord. I think that's our biggest thing right now, is just building up this community is our main goal. Is like, you know, we want to have a, you know, we want to grow the community, and then hopefully as the community grows, we can have betas open longer, which I know is like something that people like are like, oh, I can't make Saturdays, or oh, like it's only 2-3 hours, and we know like it's just like that's just what we have to do right now. And yeah, but thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on November 5th, everyone. If you have any other questions that you know, and when you think about later or something, just ask in Discord, and we'll answer. So, all right, everybody, we'll see you.
Thank you.